Funniest of all was hearing Sandy Cortez describe herself as a woman of color.
Way too long.
She often does. No one ever dares to challenge that description, but every honest person...
Brave, dude. Tucker is so brave for challenging AOC not being white. That's awesome.
...knows it is hilariously absurd. There is no place on earth outside of American colleges and newsrooms where Sandy Cortez would be recognized as a, quote, woman of color, because she's not. She's a rich, entitled white lady.
Wait, what? What the fuck? That's awesome. He said AOC is white, dude. She's a rich, entitled white lady. Also, how is she rich? What the fuck?
She's the pampered, obnoxious ski bunny in the matching snowsuit who tells you to pull up your mask while you're standing in the lift line at Jackson Hole. They're all the same. Doesn't matter what shade they are.
She's pretty loaded, bro. You guys are so fucking stupid. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is not fucking loaded, okay? She's not. She gets paid a congressperson's salary, $174,000 a year, which is a lot of money, except she also needs to fucking rent 2 different places at the same time, one of them being an incredibly expensive real estate market, DC. She's pretty well off, brother. This is a bad take. Wait, what are you guys talking about? $174,000 a year isn't rich. Why this? What is this take? Yeah, you're out of touch. Shut the fuck up, Nimbus TV. I qualified that by stating that $174,000 is a lot of money. However, not when you have to fucking rent in 2 of the most expensive real estate markets as a part of your job. What the fuck? Dude, I hate the left. I hate the left. I hate it so much. I hate the left so much. You guys are so fucking stupid. You are literally every meme that the right says about you. You're jobless. You're broke. You're fucking sexless. You are literally pathetic. You are angry. You are unironically out of touch. Okay? Oh my God. You are actually everything that the fucking Republican reactionary says about you. You're everything.
Let's go.
You're just angry, selfish, jealous little babies. Like, I thought that there was a genuine reason and a genuine interest in uplifting the working class so that every human being could have a decent life. Okay? So that everyone can have a life of fulfillment, so that everyone could lack alienation from their labor. No, some of you motherfuckers literally are just like, I'm a 14-year-old anarchist and I have no idea what money is, and I'm just fucking mad because my mommy won't give me an allowance.
This is not to be celebrated, by the way.
AOC's net worth is not over $1 million, you fucking idiots.
Hey, Austin,
she's been paid $174,000 per year as a member of Congress. I love that. People in the chat are literally doing Facebook memes that need to be fucking like owned by PolitiFact. That's how little of an understanding you have. Out of the 4 faces on screen right now, AOC's the poorest by a wide fucking margin, okay? Tucker Carlson is incredibly wealthy. And myself and Austin are obviously nowhere near as wealthy as Tucker Carlson, but still significantly more wealthy than Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Personal finances with an estimated net worth of minus $8,000 in 2018. Most of your chat has never even paid rent before. We saw the age polls. Yeah, that's true. This is one of those instances where like a lot of people are just, they're just too young. So they are personally like they're breaking their minds are breaking. 174K is like 9 times the amount a normal person makes. Wait, what? Like a normal person is making $19,000 a month or $19,000 a year. That's what you're saying. Where do you live, chatter? Do you live in Haiti? What the fuck are you talking about? I get why so many people 19K a year is pretty good in my honest opinion. Wait, what? Guys, as someone who made $21,000 my fucking first year of living in Los Angeles, if I didn't have another job, a second job that also offered me housing, I would have fucking died. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? You motherfuckers act like I have never been there. Like you act like I don't know what that is. What the fuck are you talking about? 19K is good, when I get like $3,000 a week from my mom. You know what? You can't get a $19,000 salary and also live? Like, what do you mean? That's really good spending money, dude. What the fuck? Motherfuckers be like $19,000 a year is like good cost, is survivable fucking wages when it's like below the poverty line.
No brain rot yet at HasanAbi.
You have to be 12 years old. I lived off 16K in rural Ohio and it sucks so bad. No, there are like actual fucking people in here. There are actual people in here who have lived in that situation. So it's like really fucking, it's really fucked up to hear that probably from some dumb out of touch fucking chatter living in Naperville, LARPing as though they're like a fucking poor Maoist living in a commune. You know what I mean? Like there are actual motherfuckers who live off of like 19K a year. There are motherfuckers who have lived off of 19K a year and they know what that's like. I lived off 20 grand, like I said, a year. Shit was not poggers, okay? Shut the fuck up. It's literally everything that you spend goes directly back to food and rent. When you make up to like, in most places in America, everything that you make goes directly back into fucking food and rent until you make like around 40 grand, okay? At the base level. This is peak left book virtue signaling moment. Yeah, it's like such a weird fucking combo to have. I think it's just because like there's a lot of young leftists in here, so they're just making stuff up just to be like, oh dude, I got him. Like you're out of touch. Like I got you. I fucking got you. You're out of touch. When all you're doing is presenting the left as these like whiny, idiotic fucking babies who unironically just don't understand what the cost of living looks like in certain cities. By the way, all the while, we're having an argument because this fucking Swanson frozen food dynasty recipient, this man who is so wealthy by lying to the fucking working class and LARPing as like a common person who like understands their plight, was able to successfully draw your attention to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And you dumb 14-year-old anarchist LARPers are agreeing with him. I want to just, when I fucking see this in my own community, I'm like, I'm done. There's no reason. There is no reason to ever have this fucking combo. Ever. There's no reason to be a leftist. There is no reason. There will never be fucking any sort of revolution. There will never be any sort of like working class momentum. No collective organizing. No class consciousness, because all you dumb motherfuckers are literally too busy like flies to shit, like moth to a light source, hyper focusing on who you can fucking pull down immediately. God, I fucking despise being a leftist, dude. It is the most annoying, awful, shitty, aesthetic focused, liberal, adjacent, idiotic thing on the planet. Why anarchists do? Most anarchists I know are actually broke as fuck and begging for rent, food, HRT money online. They'd be agreeing with you right now. Wait, what do you mean? No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't, and they don't. They yell at me all the time because they think that's how you're supposed to be a fucking real leftist, by also being in that predicament and also being in that situation. Like, what are you talking about? Anarchists are the first people to fucking yell at AOC for making a lot of money. I'm sure the people that chimed in were like the ML LARPers and the fucking anarchists. If you find yourself frothing out the fucking mouth about how much money like myself or AOC, especially AOC and like Bernie Sanders and shit makes, because I'm an entertainer, so the position I'm in, I'm way more fortunate than the average person. You know what I mean? Like you're immediately stop everything. You're not being productive, being a fucking psychopath. Okay, you're a liberal. You are literally an aesthetic focused liberal. You're a libtard.